Byron Center, Michigan is one of the top growing suburbs of Grand Rapids, and for good reason. So what should you know before you move there? Well, for instance, it's just 15 minutes from downtown Grand Rapids. You get the small town feel combined with the modern conveniences. This video is going to walk you through all the insider information about the community and lifestyle, about schools and education, about recreation, shopping and dining, and of course, what the real estate market is like in Byron Center. Again, if you're new to the channel, I'm Brandon Faber. I'm a RE/MAX agent here right in Grand Rapids. Grew up in Byron Center actually, so to stay in tune with more information like this, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you can be up to date. Let's start out with community and lifestyle. So if a little slower pace and spread out is your thing, then Byron Center just might be the community for you. It still has the small town, rural feel that you'd come to expect from a community that was founded based on farming in the early 1800s, so 1835 to be exact. They probably didn't know it then, but nowadays it has a phenomenal location. So it has quick access to 131 and M6, which gives you that superb location to get to Kalamazoo, to downtown Grand Rapids, to the lakeshore, and even over to East Lansing in a really quick amount of time. If you want to utilize public transportation though, it might not be the best fit for you. That being said, most everything in Byron Center is within a 5-minute drive of the downtown cross streets. And speaking of which, in the summertime, you can look forward to Byron Days, where you'll have awesome events like the Kids Color Fun Run, a 5K, some food trucks, carnival rides, fishing competition, tractor show, car show, concerts, street hockey tournament, and of course, it wouldn't be a fun event in the summer without some fireworks. Getting to know the schools and education of Byron Center is super important because this area is known for fantastic schools. As always, I encourage you to go to websites like greatschools.org to do your own research. However, in personal experience and just living in the area, Byron Center has always been one of the top-rated schools. In fact, the Byron Center School District was the only one in 2022 in Michigan that had 2 different schools get chosen for the Blue Ribbon School of Excellence Award. Private school options are also available within the community as well. You have Zion Christian School at the corner of 76th in Byron Center. You have Byron Christian Middle and Elementary School, which is a feeder school for South Christian High School. That's just located on the outskirts of town. That was ranked number 35 in the state for private schools. That according to the website Niche. Also available is Cross Creek Charter Academy and Tri-Unity just up the road on Wilson Drive. Now let's talk about recreation. If you like to be outdoors, there's quite a few options in Byron Center for you too. As far as golf courses go, Railside Country Club is the course that is right in Byron Center. However, the downside is you need to have a membership in order to golf it. If you're looking for public golf courses, just a short ride up the road is going to be Ironwood Golf Course, and Maple Hill Golf Course is a local favorite as well. Aside from golf, Byron Center is home to 5 different parks. Starting with Bicentennial Park, it's a 39-acre park right on Byron Center Ave next to the township offices. Features tennis courts, pickleball courts, play equipment, a skate park, baseball fields, and basketball courts. Cutler Park is an 8-acre park located off 68th Street, and it has the typical sports and recreational areas and a playground. Third up, and the most popular park, especially since it's new and holds so much, is Whistle Stop Park. So this is a 59-acre park. It's the premier park of the township, and it's home to the community center. So the community center is homes of the Parks and Rec department, and it holds classes and events for all ages and doubles as a fitness center for residents and non-residents of Byron Center. Whistle Stop Park also connects to 2 different condo communities and other bike trails, and it's a primary location for adult and youth programming. 4 baseball and softball fields each, 3 soccer fields, 2 lacrosse fields, an archery area, a dog park, and there's also a 2.5-acre pond for catch and release fishing. The next park up is Douglas Walker Park, and this is actually a county-owned park, not a township-owned park. It's one of the most active county parks. It's located off 84th Street. That's between the downtown Byron Center area and towards the highway where the Tanger Outlet Mall is. It features a ton of soccer fields, baseball and softball fields, 2 playgrounds, and it's a trailhead to the Kent Trails. Now, the Kent Trails is a 15-mile non-motorized paved trail that goes from Millennium Park in downtown Grand Rapids all the way to Byron Center. And there are a few trailheads along the way, and one of which is right in Byron Center next to Aylbird, which we'll get to in a minute. The other big trail in Byron Center is going to be the Fred Meyer M6 trail. So this trail can be accessed from Cutler Park, and it connects the Kent Trails to the Paul Henry Thornapple Trail east of town. And you guessed it, it runs along Highway M6. As far as indoor fun and sports, there's the Courthouse Athletic Center, which is a 48,000 square foot building with 6 regulation basketball courts, 8 regulation volleyball courts, and just up the street is going to be the Grand Rapids Grand Prix. The Grand Prix offers the only 2-level track in Michigan and is, of course, indoors. For more fun and keeping along those same lines is going to be Craig's Cruisers. That's an indoor and outdoor amusement park, and it's also just a short drive up Clyde Park Avenue. Along with indoor and outdoor go-karts, it has mini golf, laser tag, zip lining, arcade games, rides, and a ton more. It is definitely a hot spot for some good family fun. Now let's talk about the shopping and dining in Byron Center. So when talking about that, you have to start with the Tanger Outlet Mall. It's located at US 131 and 84th Street, right at that exit. And it makes it super convenient to get on and off the highway, back into Byron Center, or towards the more rural parts of Byron Center. The Tanger Outlet Mall is home to a ton of different shops. Local eateries are there, and it's hard to believe, but this has almost been here for 10 years already. It's been a catalyst for restaurant growth, and you'll find restaurants like the 84th Street Grill close by, Starbucks, Anna's House, Culver's, Five Lakes Brewery, Rise Pies Pizza, and coming soon, Foxtail Coffee, and it's all within a stone's throw of Tanger Outlet Mall. And as you head a quick ride up 84th Street, you'll get more local eateries and coffee shops like Pete's Tavern, which is a community staple, Byron Family Restaurant, Jet's Pizza, Full Circle Coffee, Little Caesars, and Aylbird. A little bit of insider information and fun fact about Aylbird. It's located in the old Hotel Byron, which was established in 1902. And the name of the brewery pays homage to the large chicken statue, which was a community staple and celebrity throughout the decades. So it's definitely given off some cool small town vibes, much like you might find in the Parks and Rec show with Little Sebastian. You can't talk about food or local eats without mentioning the following 2 places in town, which first off is going to be Byron Center Meat. So it's been family owned and operated for 77 years, offers the best cuts available and meat processing too for you hunters or for you folks that like to grow your own beef or poultry. And I'd be doing you all a disservice without mentioning Houseman Ice Cream. That is the spot to be in the summertime. Just fantastic ice cream. I will tell you, there's going to be a line, but it's worth the wait. When it comes to Byron Center real estate, we've definitely seen a boom, and largely because of everything that's been coming in. We've mentioned all of those great reasons to move here, so people want to move here, and it's a big source of development. We've seen nearly 1/3 of the sales here in 2024 so far be new construction, and over 50% of the active listings right now are new construction, and we have more neighborhoods on the way. If your price point is under $300,000, you should probably be looking for a condo. There are a ton of condo associations, and a lot of those have that friendly under 300 pricing. Just 3 of the 49 sales under 300,000 in Byron Center were single family homes in 2024. Most of the homes available in Byron Center are going to be in neighborhoods ranging from the 1980s to obviously new construction. Some of the older neighborhoods will get you in the price point in the mid to high 300s, with a lot of the early 2000s neighborhoods starting to sell in the $500,000 price range. To help with the pricing squeeze, Byron Center also has a collection of townhomes available. Less price, you do have some give and take with what a townhome offers. Look for a video coming soon about that. What are the overall pros and cons of Byron Center? Well, here's my opinion on what those are. Pros, there's something for everyone here, whether it be shopping, breweries, local restaurants, parks, dog parks, sports complexes, community center, multiple options for top-rated schools. It's got a lot to offer in just a small area. Next would be it's easy to get around and navigate. So there's 2 streets in and out. It's close to 131 and M6. Like I said, gives you quick access to downtown Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, the Lakeshore, and East Lansing. Next would be it's super convenient. So it has quick access to groceries, to hardware store, to hospitals, gas stations, car washes. All of this is within a 5-minute drive of the downtown intersection. Underratedly, I would say jobs is another pro for Byron Center. So with all the growth of the hospital systems in the area, including the University of Michigan Health West, there is a budding health system and a need of employment. There's also manufacturing, transportation, construction, retail, of course, and agricultural too, going back to the farming roots. Next, I would say as part of the real estate side would be there's a lot of new construction happening, which means there's a lot of inventory coming in to support the population growth. Downside of that is going to be our first con, is that it's getting really expensive to afford housing here. The average price for a home is $80,000 higher than the rest of the Grand Rapids metro area. When you take into account just that what the average single family home, not condo and single family home, what that sells for in Byron Center, it's $526,000, and that is much higher than the GR metro area. And because of that, our second con is that taxes are also on the rise here in Byron Center. It's not technically a city, it's a township, which is generally speaking lower on taxes, but with the rising home prices, expect some higher property taxes. Next con would be just one of those little things that traffic does get a bit congested at time, especially 131 and 84th Street, the downtown cross section, and by the high school, since it's not a big divided highway going in and out of Byron Center. Things are going to back up at those heavy to and from work, to and from school times in the area. Next con would be if you want to be in Byron Center because of its country feels, then get in line. Homes with acreage or acreage in general is getting harder and harder to come by, especially at more of an affordable price. Next would be it's not very walkable. So most neighborhoods are on the outskirts of town. Though there are sidewalks, it's a bit of a hike to get anywhere in the area. Even though it's a quick drive, it's still a bit of a hike. There's not public transportation. There are sidewalks, like I said, and parks to cut through and bike trails, but it's just not very quick. Well, I hope you've enjoyed getting to know Byron Center. I certainly loved growing up here and have been blown away by the growth over the years. So if you're looking to make a move here, please reach out to me at one of the contact ways below, and stay tuned for more videos about this community, walking through homes, both pre-existing and new construction homes, so you can see what options are out there. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you at the next one.